Man, oh man, it's getting bad with the evictions, family. It's getting real bad. As a matter of fact, let me correct that. It's gotten bad. It's gotten real bad. I hate to see it. We're going to get into this one. Make this one a quick video, family. Thumbs up the video. Smash subscribe to join the tribe and ring the post notification bell as well. Okay.
Okay, so I just got a question. Like, when y'all be getting evicted, why y'all be so surprised? Like, y'all be hooting and hollering everything like, oh my God, I did always get evicted. Oh my God, like, why would you do this? You can't touch my stuff. You can't do this. You know you ain't paid that rent in 10 months, baby. Like, I be so confused. Do anybody else be looking at them eviction videos and be like legit confused on what be going on? And then y'all houses be disgusting. Okay.
Don't they? I definitely be saying the same thing. If y'all been watching the channel, y'all know I say that. I'm like, why do they always act surprised? On the eviction videos and on the repossessions as well. Why does everybody act like they don't know? And speaking of their homes being disgusting, here's an eviction clean out. Y'all can already see it's disgusting, but it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse, watch.
So, as you guys can see, I'm prepared for war. You may be thinking to yourself, it can't be that bad for me to wear all this. And listen, I sprayed this mask with some smell good before I came in here. I can't smell the smell good. That's how bad it is in here. But we're gonna take you guys along in clearing this house.
Whoa! It's the other right here. Look, it's the other right here. Baby. What's up?
Hey, fresh out the womb.
Literally.
Whatever, I'm coming on here for advice. I got myself in a predicament again. You know, whenever you're constantly dealing with, oh, I don't even want to be a part of Earth anymore, and then I do, and then I don't. That's where I get myself in these positions, because why pay my rent if I don't want to be a part of life? But I want to be alive today, and I need to figure out what the fuck I'm going to do. I'm coming for advice because the amount of money I owe my landlords, I have already earned from my side jobs, and they're already in a paycheck in a system somewhere, but I don't have that paycheck.
What do you call it? I know it's some type of mental psychosis, something like that. I really don't want to say psychosis, but what do you call it? The people that don't want to live, then they do want to live, off and on. It's a lot of people saying that these days. They don't want to be a part of this world. They wish they were never born. They don't want to be here. They hate life. What do you call that exactly? What's the actual clinical diagnosis for that? If you know, let me know. I just know this is a real thing. Often millennials are, and even Gen Z as well, they're saying this. And then they make irrational decisions. They don't really pay bills. They might go on a trip randomly and go broke on that trip. It's a form of escapism when they do that with the trips and stuff. But what's the clinical diagnosis? Let me know.
And yeah, I'm asking you all, what the fuck can I do about that? Because the apps where you can get paid early, it seems you can only get paid 2 days early. And I need paid 2 weeks early. Yeah, per usual though, you know, I did it to myself. Let myself be so upset with how the world is fucked and how it's all a lie and a scam anyways, and none of it's actual. So what's the point? But my rent does have to get paid. That's the only thing actual. It does have to get paid. But yeah, I'm over here like, does anybody know of any systems, of any programs, of anything where you can get your money that you already earned early so that you're not homeless? Let me know. Also, does anyone know anybody that's rich? Like, that's the funny part. Like, who in life? I know like 3-4 people that have at least 10,000 in the bank. In 2025, who has extra money, baby? Everybody's living paycheck to paycheck. How the fuck I'm supposed to ask somebody if I can borrow $2,000? Yeah, if anybody's rich, I love how I live out here near so much money. I'm like, damn. Maybe one of my Amazon packages I delivered today, I can be like, hey, can I borrow $2,000?
She referenced how everything is fake. When you start to wake up, when you take that red pill instead of that blue pill, and you start to see the world for what it is, it can be depressing. I feel like those that are not asleep, the ones that are not fast asleep, are the ones that go through the most because they suffer mentally. It's spiritual warfare out here. And those that are aware to the spiritual warfare, aware of the attacks, as well as aware how we're being scammed and how devious the government is and everyone around us on a day-to-day for the most part. Most people, I should say, not everybody, but once you realize that you were fed a bunch of lies, you start to view the world differently than everybody else, right? You become the 1% of thinkers. And when you think like the 1%, not just monetarily, but when you think like us on this channel, y'all know what I'm talking about. We are all here. We found our people. We found our community. When you think like us, it's a battle. You go through it. Anxiety becomes more extreme. Depression. You might get seasonal depression. You might just be depressed randomly. Sometimes you could think yourself into depression. That's why you don't want to acquire too much knowledge all at once. The Most High didn't give us infinite knowledge. If so, we would go crazy. Let me know if y'all get where I'm going with this. Let me know if you relate. That's what she going through. She hip. She know what's going on in the world, and it's driving her crazy. It's making her crash out mentally, make chaotic decisions, put herself in circumstances that she didn't have to be in, like not paying her bills because she don't want to be here. Then she realized, wait, that's a delusional way of thinking. I'm still going to be here whether I like it or not, unless I take myself out. And most people don't want to do that. You shouldn't do it. If you're thinking about it, please don't do it.
Welcome back to another episode of A Day in the Life of a 23-year-old that is unemployed and facing eviction. This is my outfit today. I'm trying to figure out what kind of a jacket I'm going to put on with it. I'm going to head down to the plasma place. It's my donation time and we're going to get my money, okay? I think this time I'm supposed to get $70, so I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to go down to the DSS and tell them I might get kicked out of my house and see if they can do something to help me with that. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. So first stop, plasma place. So I got
Before we talk about plasma, did you know? I used to live by a plasma bank. I would go up there, stand up there and talk to people about credit because I'm like, if you are donating plasma for such a small amount of money, let me inform the people that they can get tens of thousands of dollars by either fixing their credit or if they already have credit, leveraging that credit. If they don't have any trade lines, any primary accounts, anything like that, if they have a fresh, clean slate, then I would teach them how to build it up. That was my intentions. Of course, people want the money right now, so they go to the plasma banks. But I found out this one thing, and this is why I stopped the video to talk about it. Did you know, the one I was talking to, I'm not going to drop the name, but they get $2,500 each time that a person comes to donate, which most of them come 2 times per week, so that's $5,000 per week per person. Meanwhile, they're getting $140, sometimes maybe a little more than that in that week. That's just the crazy part. And there's documentaries on how it's really not going towards what you think. Sometimes they tell the applicants or those that are donating to the donors, sometimes they tell the donors to lie on their application so they get approved. I've seen that at the ones that really don't care. That's just in it for the money. And when I say lie, some of those people might have health conditions where they shouldn't be donating. 2, a lot of times it's not going towards what y'all think. I'm going to just put it like that. I'm not going to say too much on this platform. It's not all blood banks, but I've seen documentaries on it as well as I talked to the people that were going. And I literally, when I was up there one time, nobody was getting paid. They were donating, but not getting paid. They were saying their system is down. I'm like, well, why did they take your plasma? You see what I'm saying? It's like they got down on the people, didn't pay everybody for that day. So I'm just counting like how many people did they get over on, and imagine how much money they're going to make off of this plasma because they told them, hey, you just got to come back and donate again. They didn't say we're going to compensate you for the plasma you already donated. No. And they was messing people's veins up. One dude, he came up there, they messed up the veins in both of his arms. Then told him he going to have to wait till it heal and come back to donate. It's a crazy game.
the plasma place. The line was not long. I checked on my vitals. Everything was good. I go to lay down. They put the needle in my arm. They start taking my plasma. Okay. And around this time, this is when I knew I fucked up. Okay. I started to see stars. Mind you, now I'm sitting down. My legs and my feet start tingling. I start getting dizzy. This is when I knew I fucked up. Yeah. So after your girl passes out in there for the second time.
Passes out, not just once. She say for the second time. After she passes out for the second time, passed out twice. Another thing, there was a story where someone went up there, passed out, and they told her don't come back no more. Instead of them making sure things were right, they kicked her out, told her don't come back.
They gave me some snacks and some electrolytes to kind of bring everything back down. And then I got into my car and I still was like, nah, like I'm literally about to be a goner. So I had to take a nap in my car in the parking lot. This is it. This is my last time coming here. Clearly, this is not something that is for me. Like, I need the money. But again, like, I need to be alive to spend the money. Okay. Right. So I had to get very comfortable and take a little nap in my car. Also, I did not make it to the DSS place because I barely could make it home, baby. I couldn't even record. I had to go home and go to sleep. I was done for the rest of the day. Nobody saw me after that. So I would give donating your plasma a 0 out of 10, baby. Don't do that. They trying to kill y'all.
I heard that before. Some people, they can't even make it through, or they almost feel as if they're gonna DIE. I've heard that. I've never done it before. I know people that have done it before. Some people say they take big old tubes of plasma. I don't know. You in there for over an hour, I believe. A little over an hour, maybe. That's a long time. Some people, they say they get lightheaded and feel like they not gonna make it. I wouldn't do it for no amount of money. And then they give them a little bit of money. It's not worth it at all. It's not worth it, in my opinion. That's what I heard. That's all I can share with y'all because that's all I've heard. A lot of bad experiences. Mainly the people that are doing it are addicts and stuff like that because they need money now to get a fix. Like I said, at the location that I was standing outside of, that's what I saw. I was talking to them. I saw that they had mental health problems, a lot of unhealed trauma, childhood trauma, things like that. But it's hard times out here. Some people make donating plasma a regular routine. There needs to be some better ways that people can make a quick buck. It really does. It's sad that people even have to put their body through that and feel that. Let me know what y'all think about this video, family. People are being evicted, put out. Those eviction notices are being placed on doors. And people are trying by any means necessary to get the money to come up with it so they're not out on the streets. Let me know what y'all think about this video. I appreciate y'all for watching. Peace. I'll catch y'all on the next one.